Hello, everyone, and Tracy, welcome. It is really nice to have you here. I
Hello.
am Feray, authority-led person branding strategist, co-founder of Geomia and the Vision Club. At Vision Club, we don't just network. We practice how we communicate, what we stand for, and how we position ourselves. Everything we build is built on 3V: voice, values, and visuals. Before our event on 1st of April with our amazing guest expert Tracy, we wanted to have a short conversation about values. Because values are at the heart of everything, how we show up and how people perceive us. Thank you, Tracy. It is really great pleasure for me to have you today here.
Thank you, Faray.
Now let's start with you. Can you please tell more about yourself and what is your purpose?
So I'm Tracy Bevan. I am a founder of Positive Being Coaching and co-founder of Healthy Minds Matters, which is a CIC. I started coaching about 5 years ago, and that was very values led. The decision to do that, to move away from my career as a housing officer and to move towards coaching so that I could help people more individually overcome their own blocks. So it was very values led. So what I do with Positive Being Coaching is use positive psychology tools and techniques to help people understand more about themselves, to uncover some information about themselves that's really useful for them in making decisions and finding their way forward in life. So we look at things like their strengths, at their values, and also how they treat themselves, their self-compassion, their motivation, their resilience. And when you put together all these things, you start to feel more confident in how you show up, in how you make decisions, and in your direction in life.
Yeah, motivation and resilience, these words are really important. Do you think that it is really easy to keep the motivation always?
It's very hard to keep motivation. We're not designed to run on motivation for a long time. It wears out very quickly. It's good to give us a kickstart, but then it starts to fade away. And that's where values really comes in. If you know your purpose, you know your why, and you've got a longer term vision of where you want to go, then that's what keeps you going. And because
Yeah.
we end up going back to our habits, going back to some subconscious patterns. And so we need to make sure they're aligned because they're the train tracks that we run on most often.
I have a question about this. Why do people find it difficult to find their values?
I think people often misunderstand values. They have aspirational values, which are fine. You can have an aspiration to be more connected, to be more generous, to be more good at learning, an aspiration to get to the gym every day. But they're aspirational values. They aren't really what's deeper inside. They're not what motivates us. So they take effort to push towards them. If you want to tap into what's really important to you, you need to uncover what is already there. So it's a little bit like peeling an onion and looking what's inside. So it would be nice if we could all cherry pick these lovely values, but we need to get to know us because it's our unique self. And this is what we're going to talk about, isn't it, in tomorrow at the workshop, that if you're going along these sort of values that are aspirational, then this is where it becomes misaligned because you're always trying to put out something that you want to be, and it's what's really underneath is coming through, and the two messages don't come together.
Yeah, and if we are misaligned, we can't explore our personal value proposition, which is really important to be consistent.
Yeah, and
Is
it's a
it?
powerful battery for running our motivation. It's a powerful way to move us forward because that's what's genuine and true to us. And we've got to learn to love our unique selves. There's no point always trying to be something else. We have to value what we are because for a lot of us, as myself, especially in my business, I am my business. If people want to work with me, it's because they want to work with me. So I need to show up as a genuine me. I get it's different if you're selling a service or a product, maybe, but that's still, you still see the same principles there, don't you? That you want to see the person that you saw on LinkedIn. You want to see that it's the same person when you actually meet
Yeah.
them.
You need to be genuine. And I've known Tracy almost 2.5 years. She's always very calm, very reflective, and very careful on understanding other people. So it's great pleasure for me to know you, Tracy. And I'm really looking forward for tomorrow evening for the 1st of April session at Vision
Mhm.
Club. Last question from me. What do you love at Vision Club?
I like the curiosity that you bring up. Well, there's a few things. Let's say there's the welcomingness. Well, that's not a real word, but the inclusivity that you bring everybody together. There's that genuine sense of warmth and collaboration, of pulling different people in from different places. But then I love the curiosity, the let's look at this a bit deeper. It's not the logo that we have on our website. It's not the clothes necessarily on the surface. It's making sure that those things are aligned and understanding why those things are so important. So that's what I enjoy. I enjoy that exploration.
Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated, Tracy. And thank you for
No
being
worries.
here. And see you on our meeting.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye bye.